Welcome to this week's History Clip, part of our Hands-on History at Your House series. We've spent the last several weeks exploring the history of the people of the Mahoning Valley with these short videos, online activities, and museum challenges. For more information, be sure to visit our website, mahoninghistory.org. Now today, this is our last week of the summer, and it's all about you, all of you, and how we as a community of people come together to shape the world around us and write our own history every day. History is made of stories about the people, places, events, ideas, and things that have all combined over tens of thousands of years across cultures and around the world to bring us to today. Many people think that history is only made up of the so-called big stuff, like major world events, wars, or natural disasters, or only about the so-called important people, like kings or politicians. But every story, every single person's story matters, and that includes yours. Yeah, history tends to focus on events and people and places from the past. Could be 10,000 years ago, 100 years ago, 10 years ago, or even 10 days ago. Every moment that passes by becomes part of our story, and it's incredibly important for us to realize the power that our stories have. Now, a lot of people tell me that they think history is boring. Well, I totally disagree. I think history is really exciting. Sometimes it's sad or happy, sometimes it's scary, and sometimes it's inspiring. That's because history is the story of people just like you and me. The decisions that they made, the people they met, the work they did, the games they played, the art they created, the impact that they had on the world around them. If you take the H and the I out of it, history is a story. And stories are really important. We learn from them, we're entertained by them, and they help to shape us from a young age. Now, we here at the Mahoning Valley Historical Society get asked this question almost every day. What do you know about? And it could be anything. What do we know about this person or that place or this event that happened in the past? And we do our best to answer those questions and tell as complete a story as possible. But we can only tell the stories that we know, which means that it's really important for us, for all of us, to share our stories. Not only with us at the Historical Society, but with anyone who might be interested. Keeping your story alive is the best way to make sure that it gets told. Maybe you can tell a friend or a family member about an important event in your life. Or maybe you could keep a diary or a journal of your daily activities. But what if you don't think your story is important enough to tell? Well, I promise you that it is. It's very important because it's the story of you, and each one of us shapes the world around us just by being here and interacting with neighbors and classmates and friends, and even just the nature that surrounds us every day. Every one of us has a role to play in how our community works together, grows, and moves forward. Now, sometimes our stories aren't easy or even happy. Everyone faces struggles, setbacks, and sadness. So don't just focus your story on the good times. Be sure to tell your whole story, even the parts that aren't so great. In addition to your own story, you can help to keep the stories of those around you alive. Ask a family member or a neighbor or a friend about an important event in their life. What did it mean to them? How did it impact their life? Maybe they were part of a big moment in history, like the Civil Rights Movement. Ask them about their memories and experiences. Or maybe they worked in a factory that no longer exists. Ask them about what it was like when that place shut down. So yes, you can read books about people from hundreds of years ago or visit museums, and yes, definitely visit museums, to see artifacts and items from the past, or you can look through old images to see how times have changed. Those are all great ways that you can explore and enjoy history. But never forget that history is made every single day and that you are an important history maker. So now that you've learned more about how each one of us helps to create history and shape the community around us, be sure to check out our website for your hands-on history at your house activities. You can become a proud museum assistant by completing all of those activities, or learn even more and become a museum curator by learning about how you shape your role in your community and how those around you also shape their role. All of the challenge information can be found on our website, and be sure to share your creations online with the hashtag HistoryAtMyHouse2021. Thanks for joining us this summer.